Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Howard who loved writing stories.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world. He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.
Hello everybody and welcome to The Worst Writer in the World with me, Rufus, and
Howard.
Hello Howard, how are you doing over there?
I'm doing very well over here. How are you doing over there?
I'm doing very well over here, thank you. And not only thank you, Howard, but also thank you to the British Comedy Guide for generously hosting this podcast. And thanks to the listener for listening to this podcast, and thanks to the patrons on Patreon for giving money to this podcast and helping it to continue to exist.
And thanks to my mum for not listening to this podcast.
But insulting it anyway. Big news this week, Howard. It's the final episode of Notes on Love.
Really?
That's pretty
But
exciting.
surely they've got to fall out and get together again at least 6 more times.
Well, surely not, because they've already done that like 4 times, right? They fell out of love, they fell in love. Basically, the story so far is that Will woke up to find Annalisa being sick in his bathroom, but then it turns out that she lives there because she's Bob's daughter. So while Will is basically trying to do his job, Annalisa persistently sexually harassed him until finally he went, no, and gave in. Right? And she went, oh, brilliant, and put on a wedding dress and took him to see her ex-boyfriend who she had sex with, but oh no, she didn't have sex with him. So they split up, and then when she said, oh, I didn't have sex with him really, I just made it really seem like that, Will was like, all right, let's get back together again then. Right?
yeah, I remember.
But then they split up again, right? What was the second thing that happened?
He called her somebody else's name.
Oh god, yeah, that's
He
right.
called her his dog's name, right?
If
I remember rightly.
They got it together at the party after she'd had sex with all those indie hair boys, right? He was like, oh, all right, then since you didn't have sex with your boyfriend, that's both we can have sex.
Yeah.
Then,
And she-
Lucy.
yeah,
It's like immediately.
She went like, oh, I love you, Will. And he went, and I love you too, Rover. And then Teddy walked in. He was like, hello. Hello, what's going on here? Somebody mentioned a dog.
Yeah. And she went, oh, I don't know if I should be upset about this, but oh yes, I think I will, right? And eventually she decided to be upset and went off to see Harry.
Right. And killed her, apparently. Did she go murder her or something?
That came later.
Okay.
First she went to see Harry, and Harry was all like, well, it's because his wife and child are dead. That's why he called you Rover.
Yeah. Check out my video of him having a mental breakdown.
Yeah. Absolutely. And then Annalisa's like, oh, I don't know if I can be in love with someone who cares about the fact that he murdered his wife.
Yeah, but then Harry said it's okay. He's not in love with her. He just loves her, right?
No, that's what Howard said. So, but then they decided to get back together again, because the next thing was kind of they were in bed together, and Bob was coming home going, hey, didn't I tell you not to do this? Didn't I explicitly say don't have sex with my daughter on page 14?
Without filming it, of course.
Yeah. But then it seems like a bit of a nice, like, oh, it's a bit of a jokey moment. But then Bob went full on like abusive parent, right? Because then he's all like, you daughter of mine are worthless. Stop ruining his career by being in love with him.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why you're rubbish at relationships, because when you were 5 you failed to have a relationship with a butterfly. You didn't manage a long-lasting relationship with that butterfly when you were 5 29 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm not one for forgiveness. So because she didn't like a butterfly enough, no, not even that, because she didn't commit fully to a butterfly. And when she was 5 and went off to look at another one, he's like, and that's why you can't fuck Will.
Yeah.
That's why his career is more important than your happiness. All right. But Annalisa, she's like, oh, you're so mean. I'm going out dancing with him.
Right.
But at the end of the episode, what we heard was Annalisa was upset because of what she knows she has to do to Will.
Oh.
All right, Howard, it's time to listen to the final episode of Notes on Love, and I'm sure we're all feeling a bit, upset that it's all over. And next week, there's no Worst Writer show.
Oh.
Unless you pay the tiny amount of $2 and join the secret gang and get the brand new, exciting Doctor Who story that no one has heard before, starting like next week or something. Right?
Oh my God!
But don't worry, Howard. It's not Doctor Who. It's Howard Long Doctor Who. All right, and that's entertaining for all the family, even Uncle Jim who hates Doctor Who.
I mean, I guess I like Doctor Who if it's got Cybermen in it. Is this not?
It has.
Has it got Cybermen?
It has got Cybermen in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
What
I
else
mean-
do you like in Doctor Who?
Well, I mean, it sounds okay, but I mean, I prefer Doctor if it's got Daleks in it, and I don't suppose
It has got
it's
Daleks
got
in it.
Daleks in it.
Yeah. What else do you want? Do you want some Thals?
I mean, yes.
Yeah, I've got Thals for you. Do you want some drilling?
I mean, if there's drilling in it, I'm there.
The thing about Conflict, which is the upcoming Doctor Who story, is that I think it might be another example of Howard not really knowing what drilling is. Right. But hey, we'll have to wait and see. Join the secret gang for as little as $2 a month, and not only will you get this exciting Doctor Who Worst Writer story, but you'll also instantly get your hands on loads of other stuff as well. All right, shall we get started with this week's episode, Howard?
Yeah, but I would just like to say before we do that, and today's day and age, that words are interpretative, aren't they now? So, like, some people would say that drilling is when you get a drill and drill something, but like because like we've all got an opinion now. I say it's when you've got a shovel, and that's
Dig
fine.
something.
And that's fine, and no one can disagree with me because it's my opinion.
Yeah, well, I think drilling is when you get some jelly out of the fridge
Agreed.
and put it on your head.
Agreed. I agree.
I think that's drilling, and that's my opinion, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. You're allowed it.
All right, let's go and do some drilling, shall we?
Okay.
Right, so Will and Annalisa,
A happy
are...
couple are married and
No.
they've retired and they've flown off into the sunset in a car.
Not
Right,
quite.
Okay.
But I'm sure that's going to happen next, because there couldn't possibly be another
No.
moment where they don't get together, right? Because Will and Annalisa are in a salsa club in Soho. And the script says, a series of shots of them dancing and drinking tequilas and more dancing. And then she's dancing with some Latin god. But not to be upstaged, William is dancing with the modern equivalent of Cha-Cha di Gregorio. You want to explain that to me?
It's a Grease reference.
Greece as in she's got a Latin god, he's got a Greek god.
Yeah, sure.
But she's getting overly friendly now, and William is confused. Is that normal?
Is that normal?
And now she's kissing this guy.
Oh, shit.
And William marches over and drags her off him. But then the god smites him and he is dead.
Oh.
No. William drags her off him, pulling her from the club. Though she manages to grab the tequila bottle from their table as they pass. Wow. It's got super serious all of a sudden. Exterior, Soho Street, William drags Annalisa out. I hope it's not by the hair.
Yeah.
It is pouring down with rain. What are you doing? I was dancing. Now I'm getting wet. You were all over that guy. Chill, Will. It's the way I'm made. The way you're made? What are you talking about? You were kissing him. I thought... So this is the thing she's about to do to him.
Yeah.
When she was feeling sad, it's because she was about to snog a Greek god at him, right?
Yeah, she's like, Bob says don't date him, so this is
She's
that
like,
thing
"Oh,
that's in all
what's
shit
What's
films.
the best way to break up with Will? I know.
Rather than just tell him.
Yeah, I'll take him to a salsa club and then fuck a Spaniard at him.
Fuck a Greek god out.
I thought we were here together.
Mm-hmm.
We're not married, dum-dum.
Mm-hmm.
I never said we were. Good. What are you doing? I've never been able to settle well. It's the way I'm made. She's just introducing a new catchphrase, isn't she? I've never said this before, but now I'm saying it like it's a big part of this movie. Like this movie's called The Way I'm Made.
Yeah.
It's the way I'm made. It's the way I'm nuts on love, Will. It's the way I'm nuts on love.
Yeah, she should be saying blame it on the drink, right? Because that's
She
what
should,
usually
yeah.
fucking
That,
says.
she's really set up that line. And also we've had a song called that. So.
What she should be saying is, listen, When I was 5 years old, I found a butterfly, and I said it was the best-looking butterfly I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
But then I seen another butterfly, and that was a really good-looking butterfly.
When I seen that second butterfly, that was so good.
Oh, and then I seen a third one. I seen a third one, and I was like, "Oh, look at the size of that butterfly!
Oh, it's so big.
It's so good-looking and big."
And anyway, that bloke's bigger than you, so I'm fucking him now.
So I seen him, and I'm doing him now. We're getting married.
Oh yeah, so you can go. I'm gonna put a pin through you and put you in a frame and stick you on my wall, like I do with my earlier butterflies.
Yeah. That's what she's sad about having to do. She's sad about having to stick a pin in him and put him on the wall.
We just went through a whole lot of angst to conclude we'd give it a go. We just did a romance film. We basically, this is the end, isn't
we've
it?
done that bit.
Don't do a whole extra plot. We've finished the film. We went through a lot of trouble and then got together at the end.
We've already done that story beat. Everybody's watched that bit. Let's do it again.
No one wants to see it for essentially a third time. I was wrong. I thought I wanted a relationship, but I don't. I'm sorry, Will. It's just the way I'm made third time.
Ha!
Stop saying that. Stop saying that. You can't just suddenly introduce a catchphrase on page 85, okay? It doesn't work like that. You've got to at least go back and see it earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, but you've already written the Blame It on the Drink song. I'm going to write the way I'm made song.
That's what she's doing. She's like, I only got you to write one song with one of my catchphrases. I thought I'd better come up with a new one, so you've got a new song to write.
Otherwise, it's just going to be like Teddy, because, all Polly ever talks about is that bony dog, man.
Stop saying that. We choose our paths in life, Annie.
Right.
Then I choose not to be with you.
Dun, dun, dun!
I don't believe you. Well, you have to. It's not. You don't have the choice. No, I think we are a couple. I think we're married. Oh, I think you're making me breakfast right now in bed, and then tomorrow I'm going to make you breakfast in bed because we have a very even relationship.
And God, you were snogging downstairs. That was me.
That's what I look like. I think that's me. Yeah. And I think we both lived happily ever after. No, I'm just going to go and kill myself.
You gaslighted yet? Yeah, I think so, actually.
I am. Gaslighted myself. I don't believe you. There's something else going on. I don't believe that's your choice at all. Then, in that case, blame it on the drink.
Hooray!
Catchphrase number 1. William stares at her. She stares coldly back. William nods, turns, and walks off. She watches him till he is out of sight. Then emotion overcomes her. She slumps to the dirty, soaking pavement and cries her little heart out.
Oh, right.
Her tears mingle with rain.
I suppose it would fit out your eye if it's small. Can't cry your big heart out, can you? Because it's going to get stuck in the ocular holes.
Bit of science there. Bit of Howard science there. Of course, if you are going to... a little bit of advice for you, everybody. If you are planning to cry one of your two hearts out, do choose the little one, not the big one, because if you choose the big one, it will get stuck in your ocular holes. This has been Science with Howard. Join us next week when we learn about gravity. Right, so I don't know if you remember this, Howard.
No.
But
categorically, I do not.
Well, Harry's dead. Remember how you killed Harry for no good reason
I never
whatsoever?
liked him anyway.
It's a her, actually.
Oh, shit.
Harry's a woman.
Oh,
Okay.
I wouldn't have killed him if I thought he was a woman.
Harry fell down the stairs in the last episode and died. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, next scene. Interior. Bob's mansion.
Mm-hmm.
William bursts in with the intention of fixing a drink, getting water everywhere, finding Teddy here with Bob. Teddy is weeping. Hey, what's wrong? Teddy looks up with sorrowful eyes. Song, It's Never Midnight in Muswell Hill. Interior, Bob's mansion. People in dour moods dress for funeral.
Oh, no.
Teddy, voiceover, singing. This is a sad song, right?
It's Bony Dogman, though, right? Like he's incapable of writing anything else, so the song he's written to commemorate...
and this is It's Never Midnight in Muswell Hill, which is the one they wrote together, right?
Bony midnight in Muswell Hill, bony dog.
Okay, I got the music. All right. How will I cope now? I've lost another friend. Another sad chapter, another sorry end. I wish I could reach you. I wish I could touch you. I wish I could hold your hand, but you're gone.
Is that Danny Boy?
No, I'll try again. Maybe I'll get the tune a bit more accurate this time. See if you can recognise it.
I
The
don't really
funeral
recognise it, but I
procession
don't know.
passes the stopped clock. Seems like every day someone else is gone. So many friends, yet all of them alone. If only you told me, if only I'd held you, if I'd been a better friend, you wouldn't be gone.
Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling.
How will I cope now? I've lost another friend. Another sad chapter, another sorry end. I wish I could reach you. I wish I could touch you. I wish I could hold your hand, but you're gone.
Wizardora, we adore her.
Yeah!
She's the one who
that
can brighten up my day.
Oh Lord, won't you buy me
Oh.
a Mercedes-Benz?
Yeah, I do.
My friends all are dead now. I need to be cheered up. Exterior graveyard. Friends and family stand as vicar does the ceremony, and it's a capital V. No, the vicar. So it sounds like that's someone's name.
Yeah, like Mick Vicker from
Hello,
that prison
hello,
drama.
my name's McVicker. I've come to do your ceremony. What do you want me to say? I'm not a vicar. I've never done this before.
What about when it says friends and family? There is friends capitalised as well.
Yeah.
The whole word
Not the whole word, just the
with
F.
full stops after each letter.
But no one writes it like that. It's just a logo. Yeah, so Ross is there.
You imagine all kind of shenanigans are going to happen at this funeral.
They cast soil upon the coffin, they move away. Taddy hangs around and watches as the grave diggers fill in the grave. William stands nearby as a friend.
But not as a lover. I mean, what? I mean, why does it have to say what he is?
He's dressed as Ross.
He's come.
He's dressed
He's
as
like, no, I thought we were fancy
No,
dress.
you said come as a friend, so I dressed as Ross, okay?
Can't believe you come to a wedding dressed as Ross.
Not a wedding, it's a funeral. I can't believe you don't know the difference between a wedding and a funeral.
People die. It's the same difference, isn't it?
Both of them are ceremonies about people being
They're
dead.
both about the end of life.
Oh, 70. Yeah, I like that joke. That's my kind of joke. Yeah. The good old 70s joke. Do a mother-in-law one. Go on. Go on, do a mother-in-law one. Bloody political correctness. You're not allowed to do jokes about racism anymore. Right, the funeral is over. Harry's funeral is finished, and they've all gone back to Bob's mansion for the wake.
What a romantic, sexy time was had by all.
Yeah. All right, next scene. Exterior, garden, Bob's mansion. It is overcast, but Annalisa finds William outside. Guess what she says at this funeral? Question, Will.
Oh, she loves a good funeral.
How many dead Harrys does it take
To change a light bulb.
change a fucking light bulb? Yeah. I'm still Cookie, even though it's super
I
inappropriate.
brought my new boyfriend. He's over there. He's Hercules from space or something.
Space Hercules. Do you like him? He came from space just to fuck me in front of you. Question. What was the best thing before sliced bread? The fucking funeral. Can you not just dial down the fucking quirk for 5 minutes? What was the best thing before sliced bread?
Regular bread.
Yeah, knives. No, this knife is the best thing since having to put a whole loaf of bread in your mouth.
A bread and a knife. A bread.
Can I have a bread? Actually, can I have 2 breads? I've got some guests coming over. William says, indoor plumbing. And then Lisa, surprisingly, says,
Curveball, then.
I knew it.
All right.
Why'd you fucking ask me then?
then.
Pause.
I wanted to check if you knew. You fucking moron.
Yeah, it's actually, all these questions, it's actually a test that I'm giving you. And so far, you're failing. You'll catch your death out here. That's not something to say at a funeral, right? Oh, you'll catch your death out here. Death. Oh, death. Isn't it sad? Best enjoy the British weather while I can. Oh, I'm going to New York. Oh, so this will be goodbye. In fact, I should be going. She nods. She cannot speak, biting her lip. I left you something in your room. I lost my house.
What the fuck?
I left you something in your room.
Yeah.
I lost my house. It actually almost gets odder because then he says, so I'm not eligible for credit cards because the first thing is when you apply for a credit card, they say, have you, just to check you're reliable, have you ever lost anything? Have you ever lost anything? And if you say, oh yeah, I lost my keys or I lost my, I lost £3 yesterday. But if it's something big like a house, yeah, I used to have a house, but I can't remember where I left it. Then they don't let you have credit cards. Therefore, I'm afraid it didn't cost much.
Oh, he's trying to say I bought you a shit present.
Bought you a shit present, yeah. I should have kind of said that in a shorter way. Oh, I bought you a shit present because I'm rubbish.
And because I haven't got a credit card. I mean, I've got a big bank account full of all that money from writing a platinum winning album. And
Yeah.
I've got to go,
But I bought you a shit present because I lost my house. She nods, a tear in her eye.
Which one?
And she says...
Coming out of one of her ocular holes.
yeah. A tear coming out of her ocular hole. And she says, it's okay. Pause. He nods. He goes. Interior Bob's Mansion.
Oh, please, call me Mr. Smansion. Bob's Mansion is my father's name. Is that what it was?
Well, now it's, please don't call me Bob's Mansion. That's not my name. My name is Bob Stickle. All right. William is with Teddy.
I thought he'd left.
He left Annalisa, but I guess he's gone into the mansion.
Right, okay.
To the Smansion.
Smansion.
Sorry. And now he's with Teddy.
Into Bobsticle's Smansion.
Bobsticle's Mansion. The Stickles Mansion. Let's call it the Stickles Mansion.
Yeah.
William is with Teddy. I'm going. She doesn't care. I don't care. Right.
You don't.
About
Or
William and Annalisa and whether they get together or not. I so incredibly don't care. And if this was the end and it was like, and they don't get together, I'd be so relieved. Be like, oh, good. It's over.
Yeah, but you're forgetting one thing about movies is that they aren't just you reading them. So yeah, nobody does care if you and you don't get together. But if you get the latest, hottest young couple, everyone's going to totally buy into it.
Well, I think suddenly we're turning it around on my performance. I don't have sexual chemistry with myself, and therefore no one cares if I end up fucking me.
No, not your performance. Your performance is amazing. Your performance is irrelevant in a movie. It's just whether
How hot they are.
How hot they are, yeah.
All right, so William is with Teddy. I'm going. She doesn't care. Teddy puts an arm around William's shoulder. I'll come with you.
Oh,
I care. We'll get a drink.
Yeah.
Pub.
Yeah.
It's that moment again. Interior Bob's Mansion. Moments later, the last of the guests leave.
The Stickles Mansion.
The last of the guests leave. Annalisa and Bob stand alone. Bob goes to place an arm around Annalisa, but she pulls away because he's been recently emotionally abusing her. Anyway, so yeah, she pulls away and goes upstairs. Bob's eyes are full of remorse.
Bob's size, or is
Bob's size.
eyes?
Bob's eyes full of remorse. Actually, I added the R. It doesn't say Bob's eyes are full of remorse. It says Bob's eyes full of remorse. So Bob's eyes full of remorse.
Does he sigh?
No, it's Bob's eyes.
Is
but
it?
It says Bob's eyes full of remorse.
Bob's
but
eyes-
then Bob's eyes full of remorse.
Oh, so he's eyeing it up. You can see full of remorse, and he's eyeing it.
Bob's eyes. Unless his
Bob's
name's Bob's.
Oh,
Hello,
well,
my name's Bob's.
I mean, it is his name, isn't it?
Bob's-
Bob S, right?
Bob's Tickle.
Isn't he Bob Stickle? Yeah. So Bob S.
Bob's
Bob S.
Tickle.
Eyes full of remorse.
Don't call me Mr. Tickle. that was my Mr. Man's name.
Oh my god!
Call me Bob's Tickle.
Good.
Okay, so interior Annalisa's room. She enters to find her gift. Oh, I forgot about the gift. She opens her gift, music paper and fountain pen. She throws her rubbish gift away.
You mean some paper?
Yeah. Oh, I haven't got a house, so I can't buy good presents. But I got you some paper. You like paper and a pen?
I've got it out of the cupboard.
I found it in a bin. I got a chicken burger wrapped in it, but you can write on it if you want. Got you a pen as well. Stole it from the bank. All right, so Will has left Annalisa for possibly the 18th time. All right, but this time he's left her to go and live in New York and be successful or whatever.
That's
all
a good decision.
Yeah, so let's see what's going on. Interior studio, Teddy singing live. Bob and the label are there. They are happy with the track.
That's a good track. We like that track very much.
Abel and Cain smile at one another, but Teddy's face is one of sadness. Yeah. Interior meeting room, label building. William sits with a contract in front of him. Satan is here. No, the label guys are here. William hesitates. Cain mimes signing the contract. Like he doesn't know. Like William, you gotta sign it. You gotta sign the
he's
contract.
just asking for the check, probably, isn't he?
Just sign on the line, Mr. Fletcher. And tomorrow you'll be sitting in the lap of luxury and riding for the likes of Erin Conway and Joe Valente.
Wow, Valente, Jesus Christ.
Nobody will give a crap who you are, of course,
Right.
but you'll be earning shitloads more than them. He places pen to paper. He is about to sign when the door opens.
Right.
A girl.
What door? Oh.
A girl, well, probably one of those unexplained doors.
Oh, right, yeah.
It just appeared.
Yeah.
And then a bottle flies through it and smashes on the ground.
He's about to sign and he goes, nice pen and paper. What a lovely gift this would make.
Can I have this? It's my daughter's birthday. Oh, no, she did. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell, Jess. The door opens. A girl, a redhead.
Wow.
It appears to be Annalisa.
Is Annalisa a redhead?
Yeah, of course she is. Because you wrote it and you're doing your dream girl.
I was forgetting that the girl it's based on wasn't a redhead.
I think it did say at the beginning. I feel like I vaguely remember mocking you for writing redheads right at the beginning.
Nice.
But then I've been playing it, so we've been assuming that she's bald.
Yeah.
A girl, a redhead. It appears to be Annalisa, but no, it's only William's mind.
What, his mind board?
Where did my brain get that wig from? and those legs. This is really odd. All right, listen, Satan. I'll sign your contract, but stop doing these things to me, okay? It's really disturbing. This next bit is like on TV.
Oh, right.
Moving
Cut
on
to
to
the
TV.
future. Cut to the future. If Will is
Yeah, I think
dead
so.
famous and shit.
Because voiceover. This is Channel M. Now on M, Rags to Riches. This week, Will Fletcher.
M stands for monkeys. We know that, right?
Channel Monkeys, yeah. This is Channel Monkeys. I'll just press the button that starts the show. Wait a minute. That's not the button that starts a show. That's the sound of Channel Monkeys. This week on Channel Monkeys, Rags to Riches with Will Fletcher.
Ooh.
Interior studio female presenter. 5 years ago to the day, Fletcher had a chance to wow the world with his lyrical stylings in popular music contest Eurovision. But tragedy was waiting in the wings. A fatal traffic incident took the lives of his beautiful wife and 6-month-old girl.
Oh, right.
Image of pretty woman holding a baby.
Dead flashing above them.
Interior Eurovision. As before, William goes crazy. This untimely and shattering event led to his now infamous performance on the show. His life and career destroyed. He disappeared into obscurity. Fast forward to now, and beyond all hope of revival, Fletcher is the darling of the music scene, with a $1 million contract at BMCA, penning hits for such chart-topping acts as Wiry Fontana. Wiry. Why I love your name. This list, because we've already had a few that were pretty good, but then you've gone up that a bit. Wiry Fontana, Jenna Gillespie, Teddy Sharp, and the Good Time Brigade.
Good Time Brigade.
Yeah, that's what it says. Brigade as well. Good, like a lot of bands around nowadays that like to call themselves the something Brigade. Yeah. Oh, the Good Time Brigade, of course, popular in the 1950s. These people flash up on the screen. Fletcher has also been romantically linked with a string of Hollywood beauties.
Ooh, such as?
Including
Pamela Mapubala.
Akemi Zinn.
Akemi Zinn.
And big bad cops Jennifer Jane Rose. Jennifer Jane Rose is just 3 first names. Jennifer Jane Rose, who had very indecisive parents. They were like, I don't know, Jennifer Jane Rose, just call her all 3.
That sounds
make
like
it
something that would happen in America, though, isn't it?
In fact, everything is coming up roses for Will Fletcher.
In fact, everything is coming up Jennifer Jane Roses.
That's the joke. Okay.
That's the joke, isn't it?
Oh, and big bad cops Jennifer Jane Rose. In fact, everything is coming up Jennifer Jane Rose for Will Fletcher. Pull back to TV screen. A vase hits the screen. Interior penthouse, New York. William has hurled a vase and smashed the telly. There is a banging on his door. In his pad, which overlooks Central Park, William is unshaven, unkempt, a mess. So this is a lot has happened in the last maybe 2 pages, because it went from Will being fairly unsuccessful and sad to Will being hugely successful and a bit of a playboy to Will being a tramp in an apartment, right?
Yes.
In like very quick succession. So he's a mess. Exterior corridor, William's penthouse. Teddy is with Polly. Yes, Teddy. Things are looking up. And Polly is pregnant.
Oh, shit. Wonder who the dad is.
Teddy reaches up and finds a spare key above the door, unlocks the door. Interior penthouse, New York, 6 months later.
It took him a long time to open that door.
I think...
And Polly's holding a baby.
Hold on. Just another 3 months, Polly. I don't think that's possible. I don't think you can. Yeah. I think you've put 6 months later in the wrong place, right? Because this seems to continue with what happened just now. Either he has taken 6 months to unlock a door.
Wait.
When
if it came up on the screen now, we were like,
now would be a good place for us. You don't want it straight away, do you?
You want it straight away.
Because
you want to see the thing smash and everything, the doors banging, you see them outside, and then slowly it dissolves up, or undissolves. Don't know what it is. Don't know what it's called.
It undissolves.
Dissolves up onto the screen.
Undissolves up.
Oh, I'm a very successful screenwriter. It undissolves up on the screen. Oh, 6 months later, yeah.
All right. So Teddy...
otherwise, she's like, they're outside. It takes him a long time to unlock that door.
Yeah, and she's looking after a toddler.
She comes in with a toddler, yeah. It's amazing. She's bought a pram.
Yeah. Teddy forces the door open past a pile of crap on the floor.
Oh, no.
The place is a wreck. Crap all over the place. Empty.
Crabs? What? Crap all over the place?
That is a wreck, though. If you went to see your friend in New York, who you thought was doing well, and then you had to force his door open because there were a load of crabs.
Yeah.
It was there, just surrounded by crabs, you'd be worried.
Yeah.
More than if he just had a load of letters he hadn't opened, in fact.
And if you're living in a wreck, that is what's usually called a sunken ship, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Which would have a lot of crabs in it.
So what Will's done with his money is he's got a sunken ship, dragged it up from the bottom of the sea, taken it to Central Park in New York, put it on top of a building, called it the penthouse, right? And filled it with crabs. And Teddy's like, I think we're gonna have to go and save. Him. He's got a problem. Yeah, I'd say if you're going like levels of how bad someone's life is, like you get to their apartment, it's messy, there's letters everywhere. That's level 1. Then like actual crap everywhere. That's level 2. That's much worse, right? But level 3, the worst one, is crabs everywhere. Right? They filled their apartment with crabs. Then you're like, shit, I'm really this is serious. I was hoping it would just be that you'd shit all over the wall. But you got a load of crabs.
But you're living in a boat on a roof.
Surrounded by crabs. The place is a wreck. Crabs all over the place. Empty alcohol bottles and food cartons. This place hasn't been cleaned for an age.
Wow.
Teddy says, Billy boy.
Hey!
William rushes over and hugs them. Teddy, Polly, hey, you arrived. Good flight. It's good to see you guys. Sorry, I thought you were neighbours. You're early. I thought it was my neighbours breaking into my apartment like usual, but no, it's you. I'm happy. How have you been? Well, I've got a lot of crap. I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Crab collection's coming on very well.
Yeah, no idea how difficult it was to get this boat up here. But I succeeded and filled it with crabs, so I think you'll find my life's going very well.
Yeah.
We brought someone to see you. I've got some doctors I want you to talk to. How have you been? Terrible, but I have this lovely penthouse. Yeah, I got it from the bottom of the sea. Filled it with crabs. Polly says, oh, nice. Needs a bit of a clean. Needs a bit of less crabs. Teddy says, you think? I'm not sure which of those two comments he's replying to, but it's relevant to both. Yeah. I don't really have guests, unless you count the crab. I mean, I've got a lot of crab guests.
But it's very difficult to count them because there's so many.
They keep moving about.
Yeah, they keep moving.
I've got definitely more than 10, and less than 1 million. But I can't be more specific than that. I don't really have guests. Polly, you're pregnant. Whoa! I wish someone told me that earlier.
Again, I just gave birth out in the corridor.
Just had this one. Polly, you're pregnant. Have a seat. He chucks a load of crabs off. Excuse me. Can I fix you guys a drink? Coffee?
Crabs to fries?
He picks up a JD bottle from the floor, half full. Whiskey? I have a better idea. That doesn't sound like Teddy. Fatherhood's changing him. I've got a better idea than getting drunk.
Well, I don't know. It might be drugs.
It might be drums, yeah. You ever tried drums? It's a new thing. It's amazing. I've been doing drums.
I didn't say
For the last 6 months, it sounded like that. You said drums. No, Teddy says, I have a better idea.
Oh.
Why don't we go out? He just wants to get away from the crabs, doesn't he? He's like, I do want to get drunk, but maybe we don't do it here with all these crabs that are basically attacking me.
Yeah.
Great. Yes, I know just the place. It's all right, Bill. I've already booked. So, Will has been living as a beardy tramp in a New York penthouse apartment for 6 months. And then, after his 6 months as a beardy tramp, right, his good old close friend Teddy and Polly turn up, and Teddy's all like, come on, we're going out, I'm taking you out. And so, let's see what's going to happen with that. I can't imagine. Interior, New York cab, William and Teddy and Polly. I tried to forget about her. Truly I did, but it's impossible. The cab pulls up. Exterior, trendy club. They get out of the cab. A music venue. I'm not really into music.
Nice.
You're like this. Interior, trendy club. A classy establishment with piano and jazzy orchestra.
Oh, no.
Bob is at the bar.
Oh.
Watching. William spots him. Bob! What are you doing here, Mr. Stickle? Mr. Stickle. Bobs is at the bar watching. William spots him. Mr. Tickle. What are you doing here? Bob is at the bar watching. William spots him. Bob, what are you doing here? Making amends.
Making amends what? Toilet?
What? Making amends, okay. Making a men's bathroom. You know, the worst thing about this club is they've only got a women's bathroom. It's really strange.
I'm making it right here. He's basically what he means is he's taking a piss.
He's having a piss. Shit on the stool.
He's shit.
Just shitting on this stool.
I heard that you had crap everywhere. No. You heard wrong. I've got crabs
everywhere.
Oh, shit.
Well, I've got crap everywhere. And I heard from Rufus that's only staged, that's a level 2, which is not as bad as crabs everywhere.
Making amends. It's just what he calls doing a shit. I'm making amends. Because he thinks that women don't do that. Because a lot of people believe that, don't they?
Loads of people believe that, yeah. No, he's making amends. Bob points to the stage. Annalisa is playing the piano and singing.
Oh, God.
A song called The Waiting Game.
It must be rubbish, because the thing he first noticed when he walked in was Bob. Not the
and
woman he's apparently
she's
in love
playing
with.
music and singing.
Singing.
He's like, Bob, what are you doing here? Where's my crab?
I'm taking a shit.
No, actually, that
Anyway,
does
there's
make
my
sense.
daughter.
No, if you walk to a bar, someone's singing and someone else is taking a shit in the middle of a crowded room, you're like, yeah. What are you doing, Bob?
I'm making amends.
All right. So she's singing a song called The Waiting Game. I know all there is to know about the waiting game. Probably. She finishes the song. Applause.
Ooh.
Rubbish. That'd be good. That is a real unexpected choice from the director at this point, or writer.
And everyone's brought cabbages.
Yeah, she's trying to act dignified. They stare at each other and start smiling like kids.
What do kids smile like?
No teeth.
No teeth and like candy floss coming out and stuff. Just sticky.
Yeah, dribbly. Kids are dribbly, right?
Yeah.
So no teeth, dribbly, and with holding candy floss.
Yeah, they do it.
Yeah. Annalisa says, "Hi, Will."
Hi, Annie. My, you are a sight for sore eyes.
I finished our song. You care to play? William bounds on stage.
Wow.
Jumping. They stand They stand next to each other. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Will Fletcher. Applause. He sits and plays song Ready or Not. Annalisa. I'm coming. Ready or not. We started a game we can't stop. Each one believing, the other don't care. Concealing the feelings we share. Still I'm coming, ready or not. You open my eyes and my heart. I love the way I can't lead you astray. Constant as the moon and stars up above. He loves me not. He gonna kiss me or what? The trouble is I can't remember a tune for more than one line. So every new line I'm basically writing a new song. It's really difficult. It's really
impressive
hard.
skill. Because I can only remember a tune. And
Yeah, you can hold on to a
That means
tune,
it has
right?
to go throughout a cycle of 3 chords forever.
Anyway, stage direction, they do have a big old kiss. They do have a big old kiss. In case you were doubting whether or not. But Howard, do they have a big old kiss? Or do they have a small new kiss? No, don't worry everybody. They do have a big old kiss.
They do have.
Yeah, they do
what's
have.
the do for? I mean, that's extra
It's got to
weird,
be
right?
emphatic.
Yeah, have a big old kiss.
It's like, because it's like you only use that if someone's doubted it in some way. Like everyone's going, wait, what? But how big is their kiss? What kind of kiss do they have? We've all been wondering for the whole film whether or not they'd have a big old kiss or not.
Yeah.
They don't worry, everybody. They do have a big old kiss.
Hooray!
Oh, thank goodness for that.
And the audience, excuse me.
Shut up! Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Dennis Quaid, what are you doing? Blah 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 blah. Hi, Will bloke. I just came to join in with your big old kiss. Blah 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 blah.
Wouldn't be a big old kiss without Dennis Quaid.
Yeah. Do you mind if my wife Elizabeth joins in? Blah 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 blah.
Oh, Dennis Quaid, mate. Blah, 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 blah.
They do have a big old kiss.
They do have a big old...
They do have a big old kiss. Interrupting the song, Annalisa says, "Oh, question."
Oh, no.
Because that's what she says.
Oh,
He looks her in the eye, smiling, and William says, "I do."
Oh, right.
Another
Jesus Christ.
callback. They smile. Annalisa says, "No, I was going to ask you something about sliced bread." Something fucking annoying and quirky. What the fuck? I'm not asking you to... We just got back in touch. I'm not asking you to fucking marry me. We haven't had a conversation yet. I'm married.
Well, they've not had a conversation ever, have they? Really. Just her asking dumb questions.
Yeah. William says, "No, I do." They smile. Everybody is happy. I mean,
What? That's powerful
that's
stuff.
an amazing stage direction. The world is happy. Yeah, wow. My script has made the world a happy place.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world. He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.
Thanks for listening to this final episode of Notes on Love, from the worst writer in the world.
So sad.
You're
I can't
right.
believe that he died of Will's disease at the end.
No, wrong story. Wrong story. This is a happy ending where
it?
they got together and completely forgot about Harry dying.
Hooray!
They got over it super quickly. No problem. Don't worry about it. Don't mention it again. And Polly's pregnant, so that's good.
So yes, you can give birth to someone for what's he called, Teddy, to date in the future.
When she gets too old.
Yeah, when she gets too old, and he goes like, "I've
okay.
got a bit of a nonsake. I've got a nonsake for my own son."
Well, hey, if you have enjoyed this story and would like more from us, then why not join the Secret Gang on Patreon for as little as $2 a month, and you'll immediately get your hands on loads of entertainment and also have access to the upcoming Doctor Who story, which will be available for a limited time.
Limited time. Oh my gosh!
Right.
Yeah, you've got to join. Got to join and listen to that.
Just decided that.
Yeah.
Just decided that as I'm speaking. Available for a limited time only.
Yeah, and why not head over to our website where you can buy your "I've got one hell of a mojito nonsake" t-shirt.
Now, that probably doesn't exist, but all you have to do if you really want it is,
Yeah.
let us know.
Let us know and we'll send the police around immediately to deal with your
Someone's
nonsake.
going to ask. Someone's going to ask for that and buy it and then not wear it because they'll
You
regret
can't
it. Because
possibly
they'll
wear it.
sober up and go, what was I thinking? Like all the milk t-shirts. All the t-shirts say milk, and then loads of women bought it and then went, hang on.
Hang on a minute.
Why do I don't want the words milk across my chest. That's really embarrassing.
It's really helpful if you've got young children, i.e. babies, though, so they know, it's like a sign, so they know where to get the milk from, isn't it? It's got to help them.
Yeah, because babies famously need a written sign to know where the milk's coming from. Otherwise, they're walking around getting taxis, no idea where to go.
Well, you think that they can naturally locate milk then, do you, babies?
Yeah,
You've got to give them some pointers.
I think they have. I think they have milk radar. But hey, Howard, if you're super cheap, right?
I am.
And don't want to join the Secret Gang and get huge value for money, then you can watch our live stream next weekend completely for free. But yeah, so it's going to be Saturday the 13th of June from 2:00 British time.
Oh, wow, British time.
In the afternoon, that is. So if you want to watch the live stream, it should be on YouTube, so you can subscribe to us on YouTube, or you can follow us on something like Twitter or Facebook. Maybe not Twitter, because we always forget to use that. But certainly on the Facebook, the Worst Writer Facebook group, we'll be posting links and stuff, won't we?
Yeah, so if you'd like to watch the live stream and you're not my mum, you're quite welcome.
Right, well, thanks for listening, everybody. We'll be back with this eventually. But don't forget, we release things on The Secret Gang every single week.
Wow.
Often twice a week, right? So why not join us there? And we'll be really, really happy. All right, thanks for listening, everybody. Bye-bye, milk.
Goodbye, the milk.
He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer. Yeah.